everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley, for those of you who are new, and today, as promised, I'm giving you my NBA awards predictions. Now, we've seen a lot of pleasant surprises already, and a lot of disappointments. So keep in mind, these predictions were made as of November 6th, so things are subject to change, of course. If injuries happen, games are happening every day. So records, points, assists, everything changes constantly. So just keep that in mind while you're watching this video. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to tell you who I think is going to win the award at the current moment, and then I'm going to give you one or two runner-ups for each category. So right now, my pick for MVP is Giannis. Giannis is going to win back-to-back MVPs at the current moment, in my opinion. He's averaging the same amount of points as last year, literally the exact same to the 10th, 27.7, which again, as I said, subject to change as the season goes on, but he's averaging the same amount of points. He looks great on offense, stout on defense, and he's leading his team to a 5-2 record. Well, I told you in the Eastern Conference prediction videos, if you haven't checked that out, I'll link it down below. But they lost a big piece in Malcolm Brogdon, and I thought the team would still be good, but that, losing that big piece, they might take a little bit of a hit. Nope. Giannis said, I got this. I'll pick up the team where it left off. And he's doing great. And one other great thing about Giannis is he's very durable and he plays in almost every game. And you can expect to see him on the court, and you expect him to put up great numbers, put in so much effort, and lead his team. Runner-up is Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is on record saying that he wants to win MVP and Defensive Player of the Year in the same season. And he has a great shot to do it this year. His team looks like they're going to be #1 in the East. He's a leader on offense and defense. And as long as he continues to put up MVP-type numbers and his team projects and continues to be good, he has a great shot at it. My pick for Sixth Man of the Year is, of course, Lou Williams. He's averaging 20 points off the bench. He's playing more minutes than some of the starters. What other sixth man plays more minutes than the starters? He's a scoring machine. He comes in and lights it up. He is a leader of that team, and I don't see how he's not going to win it again. Runner-up is Spencer Dinwiddie. Spencer Dinwiddie is a great sixth man for the Nets. He comes in and gives them instant offense, can create his own shot, can drop 30 if you really need him to. But the problem is his team is not doing great right now, and your team's success can either help or hurt your case. And if they're not winning, people are going to say, well, what kind of impact is he really going to have? What kind of impact is he having? So for those reasons, along with the fact that this Lou Williams is just out of this world, he'll be the runner-up. Most improved player. This is one of the categories I'm most excited about. There are some really great players who are just improving so much this year. And there's 3 in particular that I just want to pick them all to win, but I can't. So my pick is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The worst part about the Clippers OKC trade for the Clippers was that they had to give up Shai. And now, as you see him in OKC, he looks amazing. He jumped from 10.8 points last year to almost 22 this year. He has looked so good. He has great passing ability. He has great IQ. I love his game. He takes big shots. He makes big shots. And I just think he's going to be so good for years to come. And he jumped 11 points in 1 year. Like, he just looks so good. And I think the Clippers are going to be, well, they might be happy if they win the championship, but I think long term they'll be sad that they had to give up such a nice young piece, and I think OKC is thrilled that they have Shai. Runner-up, DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray has looked great so far. The Spurs are winning a lot of games. He is a key integral part of what they do, and as I said in my Western Conference predictions video, that's one of the pieces that they were missing last year, him going out with his ACL tear. Now he's back. He's looked a lead on defense. His offensive game is really coming along, and he's one of the leaders of that team. Now, with the Spurs winning and going to probably make the playoffs, it might help his case, and maybe he'll win it over Shai. But for right now, he's the runner-up. Malcolm Brogdon has looked so good for the Indiana Pacers so far, especially with Oladipo being out. He has helped them so much, and he's done so much for them offensively, defensively, leading the team. He jumped from 15 points last year to almost 23 right now, and he's averaging almost 10 assists. Do you know what he averaged last year? 3.2 assists. That is a huge jump. Defensive Player of the Year. Now, this pick may come as a surprise to you guys, but my pick is Bam Adebayo. I told you guys, watch out for Bam. I told you in my Eastern Conference videos, he is going to be something to be messed with. and he has shown so far that he's playing elite defense. He can run the floor, defend multiple positions, alter shots, a great rim protector. He's averaging 1.7 blocks per game. He has looked so good, and he's been a lead on defense for the Miami team, who has a great defensive identity all around. I think with the continued team success, along with him continuing to play elite defense, he is my pick for Defensive Player of the Year. Runner-up is Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid has been on record saying, as I said earlier, he wants to win MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. Now, the biggest concern is that he can't stay healthy, or he hasn't been able to in years past. If you're not on the floor, you can't win the award. And I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but that's ironic. But anyway, so I think he has a great shot to win it, and his team's success will help him a lot as long as he's a leader on defense and he stays on the floor. Coach of the Year, Erik Spoelstra. The Heat have looked so nice this year, as I've said many times. They look elite on defense, they look great on offense, and he's one of the main reasons. He's a great coach, and I think with the team's success continuing to rise, he is my pick for Coach of the Year. Runner-up, Doc Rivers. I think this is the obvious choice for everybody. I'm pretty sure most people have picked Doc Rivers as Coach of the Year, and he could very easily win it. I mean, when Paul George comes back, that team may finish first in the entire league. And Doc Rivers, of course, is a good coach. He gets his players to buy in, he gets the most out of his players, and he's just a great overall coach. So he definitely has a great shot at winning it as well, but he's runner-up for me. Let's get into the Rookies of the Year. My pick for Rookie of the Year is Eric Paschall. When the Warriors drafted him, I was telling everybody that is a steal in the draft. He looked great at Villanova, and now he looks great in the NBA already. He looks like a seasoned vet. He put up 34 and 13 the other night. He was the last rookie for the Warriors to have back-to-back at least 25-point games since Steph Curry. That is elite company, and with all the injuries that the Warriors have right now, he's going to get plenty of playing time, a lot of quality minutes, and he's going to put up big numbers. Runner-up, Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero has looked amazing for Miami so far. He's a great shooter. He also looks very seasoned. He knows where to be on the floor, where to run, where to cut. So everything that they need him to do, he is doing right. He is doing great. The only problem is, although he will continue to get a lot of playing time and a lot of big minutes, and he will have a lot of big nights, it's just that Jimmy Butler is back, and that's going to cut into his production a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell so you get notified when I post new videos. Bye!